Hi everyone, my name is Tasha and in this video I will be doing the rapid fire book tag. I was tagged by Kate from Girl Reading, who also created this tag, and I was also tagged by Lily from Lily C Reads and Nog from Happy Comes First. This tag is basically just a string of questions and you're supposed to answer them as quickly as possible without thinking about your answers too much. So let's just get started right away. Ebook or physical book? As much as I love my Kindle and reading on it, I do prefer reading physical books. Paperback or hardback? Definitely paperback. They're cheaper. They're usually easier to read online or in-store book shopping. I love browsing through bookshops, but I do most of my book shopping online because usually it's cheaper. Trilogies or series? Trilogies because I have commitment issues. Just if anything's longer than like 5 or 6 books, I'm like, heroes or villains? Definitely villains. But most of the time, like usually, I do not condone what those villains do, but I just find them as characters really interesting, so I definitely enjoy a really good villain. A book you want everyone to read. Do I even have to say it? Do I? The Foxhole Court by Nora Sakavic. Recommend an underrated book. For this I'm going with Night Owls by Jen Bennett. This is a contemporary book about 2 young adults meeting on a midnight bus and then getting to know each other, and it's really cute and I love it so much, and not enough people have read this. The last book you finished, that was Aristotle and Dante Discovered the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alira Science. The last book you bought, that would be Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I bought this used. I cannot wait to read this. Weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? I'm usually pretty good at actually using my bookmarks in my books, and if I don't have a bookmark on hand, I will use a receipt or something, but I do remember I've used my phone as a bookmark. Not sure if that's considered weird, but I think it's the weirdest thing I've used. Used books, yes or no? Definitely yes. As I just mentioned, I bought Night Circus used, and a lot of the books on my bookshelf are used. As long as I can still read it and it's not falling apart or anything, I really don't mind used books. Top 3 favorite genres: fantasy, contemporary, and paranormal. Borrow or buy? I buy all of the books that I read. I would borrow more books, but 1, I don't really have friends here to borrow books from, and 2, my library has a very small section of English books, and I've read the 5 books from that section that I wanted to read, and that was it, so bye. Characters or plot? Definitely characters. I don't mind a weak plot or a plot that I don't find as interesting. If I really like the characters, then the characters will definitely keep the story going for me. Long or short books? I like both, but if I had to choose one, I would go for long books. Long or short chapters? I like a mix between both, but again, if I had to choose one, I would go for short chapters because I feel like I'm reading a book quicker if the chapters are short. Name the first 3 books you think of. Night Film, Every Heart a Doorway, and The Foxhole Court. Obviously. Books that make you laugh or cry. Books make me cry very easily. Like, I'm a very emotional person, so it doesn't take a lot to make me cry if I'm attached to characters. So I'm gonna go for books that make me laugh because I really appreciate if a book can make me laugh out loud. Not many books have done that so far. The only one I can think of right now is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. Our World or fictional worlds? Definitely fictional worlds. I love different worlds and learning about them and like kingdoms and languages and all that stuff. Audiobooks, yes or no? I do love the concept of audiobooks, but for some reason I just can't fully commit to audiobooks. Like Aristotle and Dante, I listened to on audio and it took me almost 3 months to finish it just because I keep forgetting about it. So I'm somewhere in the middle for audiobooks. I want to love them, but I can't fully commit to them. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yes, 1,000 times, yes. I know I shouldn't, but covers are important. They're the first thing you see about a book, usually. Book to movie or book to TV show adaptations? I'm gonna go for TV show adaptations just because I prefer watching TV shows. A movie or TV show that you prefer to its book? That would be Catching Fire, the second book in the Hunger Games. Not that the book was bad, but it was my least favorite in the series, but the movie was my favorite like in the movie series, Catching Fire was so good. And lastly, series or standalones. Definitely series. I'm always glad if I get more of the characters that I love. So that was the rapid fire book tag. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I'm not sure who hasn't done this tag yet. I might look into it and then tag some people down below. Comment down below with an underrated book that you recommend, because I always love finding books that not everyone talks about. That was it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!